Hi. Recently, well, it's pretty recurrent, but just Saturday, something came to me about accounts. Those silly accounts we have, bank accounts, whether they're checking or savings, money market accounts, IRA accounts, retirement accounts, any kind of accounts, and how people neglect, they either aren't asked by the banker or the investment advisor who they want to get those funds after they pass, um, or they forget, or they can't think of anybody, or lots of things. That's a big mistake in the world of sparing your loved one's grief when it comes that you're no longer here. And the mistake is completely avoidable. It, it does not have to happen, whether that account is $28 or $28,000. And an example that came to me on Saturday is a woman who's a client. She and her husband were clients, and her husband died very suddenly, which I think I've mentioned in a different context. Um, but there's $28 in the account. He used it for expenses. Her name's not on it. She cannot legally get that money. And she has recently asked her tax preparer to have her tax refund sent to that account. Now, if that happens and the bank's watching, they won't let her take that money without her being appointed as being able to do it. And that will cost her half of what the refund is going to be. So just so you know, it's not a monster refund because the fees aren't monster, but there's no reason for her to pay any fees that could have been avoided. She is going to call her tax preparer, hopefully today. Well, actually, 2 days after we did this. So whenever you watch it, it's a while ago. And ask him to change the account. Every one of those errors can be avoided. Every one of your accounts needs a co-owner if you trust them. It needs a beneficiary. It needs a payable on death, whatever the institution calls for. And if you don't have them, you want to do it. And as a side note for a different conversation, it should absolutely not be children who are under the age of 18 because they can't inherit. That's a topic for a different conversation. But all those accounts you have, look at all your statements, call your institutions, see if somebody will get those funds after you die. And on that happy note, if you liked listening to this, if you would like it, subscribe, share, I'd be immensely grateful. Thank you and have a great day.